Good afternoon, Pinecrest families. Principal Rudden here. It was great seeing many of you today at Meet and Greet. We're very excited to get the school year kicked off. I can't believe it's already time. We start tomorrow. 7 o'clock is when Carloop will begin for our secondary students. We just wanted to take a moment to walk out to our Carloop area so that we could show you around and give you a visual of how you would enter and what you can look for tomorrow as you start to come to school. Once you turn off of Lake Mead onto Taylor, you're going to come down Taylor. Make sure that when you're coming down Taylor, you definitely don't access this area. This is a one-way street going into our campus. Cars will be pulling out to leave and to exit the building. You're going to want to stay straight down Taylor all the way to the back of Carloop, and that will allow you to go around and get where you're headed.
All right, we are in the secondary parking lot. We have a lot of student drivers this year, and to accommodate those student drivers, they have reserved student driving parking spaces. If you come upon a spot that has a yellow number in it, this is a reserved student only parking spot, meaning that student has paid for that spot and they will be coming to school, and that is where they will be parking. So please do not park in any of the student parking spots with the yellow numbers. That will be this whole back line of parking spaces, as well as some others along the campus. We are going to be tight on parking this year, so please be patient, but we do need to make sure our students have places to park.
All right, Pinecrest family, so we're at the back of Carloop now. So once you come down Taylor Street and you loop around onto this straightaway, this is going to be the back of our Carloop. This is where we really need you to maintain safe driving speed. I know it's easy to get going fast, and sometimes we're running behind, but as much as possible, we encourage you to stay 5 miles an hour so we can keep everybody safe. Again, it will be a busy day. The first week will be a little bit more hectic. We'll get things figured out as a community and as a team. We'll work together, and it will be really efficient sooner than later. So again, tomorrow, this is coming down the back of the Carloop once you get off of Taylor.
In addition to the yellow marked numbered parking spaces in the secondary parking, these are also student parking spaces as well. They are the original student parking spaces, but they still are student parking spaces reserved for a specific student.
So we're now near the end of the back of the loop. This is where parents for tomorrow, those of you who have kinder kids or kinder students, and will be coming to the Boohoo breakfast, this is going to be the area that you're going to want to park in. So we have put off cones. This is that differentiates between the student parking and where the parents can park. To the left of the cones, closest to the elementary building, parents can park so they can attend Boohoo breakfast. We will arrange this for tomorrow. Now, as we move forward, we may not have this be available for parent parking. This may end up being all student parking as we've communicated, but we will try our best to continue to accommodate parents the best we can, and especially for tomorrow for the Boohoo breakfast for the kinder kids, this will be available for parents to park. All right, so now we're on the side of the loop. We've come off the back of the loop area. This is a really important area to look at though. This is where our crosswalk is over by the elementary school. This is also what has been known as the bridge, where a lot of families and students wait. We do discourage that. We don't think that's the best location for families and students to wait, but we understand sometimes that has to happen. Nevertheless, we can't really monitor it because it's off of our property, so just be aware of that. But this is the area that is monitored, and that's the crosswalk area. We will have support staff out here helping students get across and families get across back and forth. But just when you're coming around this corner, really important as a driver to be slow and be attentive, because there are students that sometimes will walk across without the traffic being stopped, and so just always be paying attention. All right, we've made it around the loop officially. We're now at what we consider the front of the loop. This is where you're going to drop off and or pick up your students at the end of the day, drop them off in the morning. These are the loading areas that you see. Please just pay attention to the staff as you come through this area. They'll really direct you where you need to go to ensure that you get into the right spot for your student. Your students will be coming through these gates when they leave, and will be dropped off and can enter through those gates when they arrive. And so this is the end of the loop, and then from there you would go ahead and head out all the way to the stop sign, make a left back onto Taylor, and be on your way. All right, Pinecrest family, Pinecrest students, we are excited to see you tomorrow morning. Get some good rest tonight. Make sure you wake up, have a good breakfast, and you're ready to go. It's going to be an amazing 23-24 school year. Families, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Like I said earlier, I know the first week or so of Carloop, we'll ease into things, we'll make sure they get adjusted, but nevertheless, we'll make sure it's effective and